could never do that. How can you not eat for 3 days? One of the things that I'm doing this year in 2024, and I've been doing it actually for the last couple years because I tried it once and I loved it so much. I keep trying to find a reason or an excuse to do it again, and that's fasting. The first time that I've ever fasted for an extended period of time was for 5 days. I thought I was gonna die. I was freaking out. I had never done it before, but when I actually did it, it was amazing the different phases you went through each day of the fast. So ever since then, I've been always trying to find a reason, at least once a year, and maybe sometimes a couple times a year, to fit in an extended fast. Fasting is a mental challenge more than it's physical all day long. And I love that because you have to get rid of excuses and it tests you. Because I'm a big believer that I always say to my kids, there's no quitters in the Murphy family. So when you make a commitment to something, you don't quit. When I made a commitment, and I do make this commitment here to fast for 3 days here in 2024, that's going to come up here on the 17th of January. I'm going to do it. And for 3 days, I'm not going to eat. When I make that commitment, I'm not quitting. So now my brain's okay, you're not quitting. What does that mean? And it comes up with excuses and challenges and all these different things, and you got to work your way through it. And that's one of the things I love so much about it. There's two things that I get out of fasting that I've learned, and this is over the course of a couple years of doing it, that you get clarity. So you get tons of clarity. Physically, you get clarity. You cut the sugars, it burns sugars and fats and all kinds of stuff, and your body just feels amazing. And you hit this point, at least I do in my body, on day 3 where I hit ketosis. And that's literally where your body's burning the fats that you have stored on your body. And it's the clarity in your mind when you hit ketosis, for me, is fantastic. And it actually, everybody's like, gosh, you must be tired. You must be lethargic. It's the opposite. I feel more energy when I hit day 3 than I did when I'm on day 1, when I have all these sugars and these fats. But then the other thing is you get clarity of your mind. And what do I mean by that? Number one, you get to challenge your mind. And so you become more confident after you do a fast because you realize, man, I just did something hard. If I can do that, I can do anything. And you also get clarity of your thoughts in your head. It's amazing because I also, when I do fast, I like to write or talk about it and create content because I feel like my thoughts become so much more clear and I have so much more going through my head to inspire me to write or to be creative. Fasting for me is about a clarity of both the mind and the body. And I know that seems a little bit out there, but it's true. 2024 for me is about really trying to be disciplined and consistent in both my food and my fuel, but also just everything I'm doing over 2024. I lost that last year and I'm striving in 2024 to get that consistency and that discipline back. And the fast is going to kick that off for me.